It's not like Gump Trump had a clue of when the Make America Great Again date was, but the greatest day in America was on April 11th, 1865, as per President Abraham Lincoln's delivering his final public address from the White House, but by direct result that coincides with what happened 2 days earlier, when two opposing soldiers, by the names of General Ulysses S. Grant and General Robert E. Lee, came together at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia to formally engage in the surrender, an end of the brutal, for years Civil War of the United States. The two generals came together to sign the surrendering documents in the parlor of the house owned by Wilmer McLean on the afternoon of April 9th, with the most important part of the surrender being the gentleman's agreement to disband the Army of Northern Virginia with the parole of nearly 28,000 remaining officers and men. This agreement was for the officers and their men to leave with their horses and were free, but were to return straight home, to not join up with any active Confederate units, or to break their word of their surrender. More so to the officers, they were to not only to take their horses, but all officers, being honorable, were fully permitted to retain their sidearms, being their swords and pistols. So, in his speech, Lincoln discussed the end of the war, the need for Reconstruction, and his vision for reuniting the nation. He also spoke about the importance of ensuring equal rights for all citizens, including black suffrage. Lincoln's speech was solemnly delivered to a large crowd outside the White House, and it was also attended by John Wilkes Booth, who had been part of a plot to kidnap Lincoln, who then changed his mind to just outright assassinate Lincoln. It was witnessed that Booth was repeatedly incensed by Lincoln's support for black suffrage and vowed that it would be the president's last speech. Gump Trump is definitely no Lincoln, especially as he probably cannot spell Lincoln. Gump Trump has no empathy, no honor, and doesn't have the common sense of a cabbage, as he would be the Booth character. With that cowardly act, Booth, who carried the assassination of Lincoln at Ford's Theater, did sparked off a change in mindset and a move towards equality with the black community, of which Gump Trump has targeted with anti-DEI actions in the workplace.